Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. Now, it has been a very long time since I actually done a stream, probably a month or so ago. But we are here for the FIFA World Cup, of course, the biggest tournament in football, um, and even in the world, you could say. And yeah, I'm gonna give my full predictions. I've got Carl from Football Overseas joining me, and I'm gonna give my full predictions for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Gonna be discussing the strongest favorites, who could maybe be dark horses that can shock the world, and also breaking down the smaller nations, the likes of Cape Verde, DR Congo, and looking at what they have. So yeah, no, with foot and even with football champs like France, Argentina, Brazil, Spain, and many more, the race for World Cup glory is going to be probably the this is probably the most competitive FIFA World Cup there has ever been in. So yeah, we're gonna have a look at it all. Do as we go through, leave your thoughts in the comments. Who do you think will qualify in the groups? So yeah, but like I said, joining me is Carl from Football OCs. Yes, Carl, man, big up.
Hey, yo, pick up man. Yeah, it has been a long time since I appeared on your channel. Last time was when you had what Pochettino as a manager. Oh, yeah,
I don't know. It's been
yeah,
a
it
long
has been a
time.
long time, and yeah, and it has been amazing how 4 years has passed. It felt like Qatar was just 2 years ago, that World Cup of Qatar, and
Yeah,
I was thinking yesterday, how has 4 years passed? Are there
mm,
some years that I've skipped that haven't lived fully? And yeah,
yeah, absolutely, man. Been been a roller coaster. Um, these last 4 years. Yes, Cameron, big up, man. Yeah, up here well. Um, so yeah, but uh, of course, this is being held in the US and in Mexico and Canada. Lots of people going against the US hosting it. Of course, there is some news coming out about the shooting or something that happened close to England's training camp. Um, So it's been a rough start to or lead up to the tournament. I think for FIFA, of course, all Iran and stuff and etc. So yeah, I don't know what to. I don't know how the conditions will play. Of course, we know with the Club World Cup, we saw the 30-minute lightning rule. Of course, that will also play a factor with if there is lightning in a radius of, I think, 13 or 10 kilometers, there has to be a 30-minute stoppage. And then if there's lightning inside that 30 minutes, then we are cooked as well. Then it has to reset the clock. So yeah, um, it is very much a highly anticipated World Cup and going to be interesting to see how it will play out. Um, but hopefully it is all successful in terms of the the teams and everyone is safe and there's good football on show and there's no serious injuries. But yeah, I don't. Let's get then started
yeah,
with it all.
yeah, and about the shooters in England, it could be somebody who might have missed a penalty in that England team. Yeah,
Yeah,
we saw that happening in the UCL final, so you never know.
you never know. You never know. Maybe it was someone. Maybe it was someone that missed a
Yeah,
penalty. Maybe it was from Brazil. Who knows?
yeah.
Also,
But big shout out to Ericsson.
yeah,
I
yeah,
saw I saw that incident, and it's sad what has happened to him twice in a row. Yeah,
mm. Yeah. Luckily, the pacemaker did kick in. Of course, a very different type of situation, but also similar. But I'm glad he. I think I saw a post where he said he's doing also. I'm happy he's doing well. Speedy recovery to him and everyone and close to him that that got a big fright, and I think also his teammates as well. Um, I think almost luckily for him and his family, in my opinion, I think that Denmark aren't in the World Cup, but was I don't know how he would have handled the heat if he was playing
who?
in the World Cup, Ericsson.
Yeah,
So yeah,
yeah. It makes sense why he was left out.
yeah, they're not even in the World Cup. That's why they're not in the World Cup. That's a mad thing for Denmark. So yeah, but let's then get straight into the predictions. Be up to Chelsea fan. So of course, Group A is Mexico, then South Africa, South Korea, and Czechia. Mexico will start off with them, of course, the host, one of the co-hosts, and they are a very good side. Mexico. They have got, of course, Raul Jimenez. I don't know who else. Look at the team. Raul
Yeah,
Jimenez, Luis
Ocha,
Chavez. Um,
Ocha.
yeah, Ocha, the keeper. Vasquez, Juan Vasquez. He plays his football in Serie A. But they are a very decent team. Edson Alvarez is there. Alexis Vega.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, Luis Chavez.
What about gymnast from Mexico? No, from Wolves.
Yeah,
Raul.
Raul Jimenez. Also a very good player. Um, Plays currently for Fulham. Scored 9 goals this season. So Mexico are probably the favorites to top this group. I think if you look at how their own side, I don't know what is their recent record. They haven't lost in a while, have they? Um, so they beat Serbia, beat Australia, beat Ghana, drew of Belgium, drew of Portugal, beat Iceland, beat Bolivia, beat Panama, lost to Paraguay. That's their last one that they lost. It's Paraguay. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're about 6 games unbeaten. Even more.
Yeah.
Hold on. One,
And
two, three, four, five,
but
six,
is that for
eight
Mexico?
games unbeaten. So Mexico, I feel like are favorites to top this, and I'll be surprised if they don't. But I don't know. What
And
do
by
you
the
think?
way, if something that you didn't know, every time that Mexico has hosted the World Cup, they have finished in the quarterfinal appearance.
Yeah, that's also a big one, and also they don't lose at the that stadium of this, the Azuka. What is it? The Estadio Panorete, but it was um Azteca, previously known as Stadio Azteca. Of course,
Yeah,
it's about a 2,200 meters above sea level. So when you're playing there, your oxygen, it's just your legs carrying you almost. And I think they're playing all their games. They're playing the opening game there. Um, then they go to the Akron Stadium, and then they play to Czechia. Also, they said two of their games are there. They're not playing South Korea in that stadium, which is probably lucky for South Korea. Um, but yeah, in South Africa, I think our highest is about 1,400 meters above sea level, which is already pretty high. Which is
yeah,
Joburg.
but I'm sure your team doesn't claim that high. I'm sure they claim half of that.
Yeah. So we mostly play. Wait. Yeah. We probably don't play in that type of. Yeah.
Yeah,
If we
um,
look at the friendlies, so against Panama, I know we played one in Cape Town. We played up against Jamaica, but Jamaica is basically sea level. So we might be our some of our players might will be used to playing at high level. Because Sundowns is based in Pretoria, Pirates is based in Joburg, as well as Kaiser Chiefs. So most of them should be used to that high level of altitude. But again, I'm saying at 1,400, 1,200. So you're adding 2,000 more meters above sea level,
but
even more.
yeah, but also depends on the climate as well. It can be high and there's breeze, and it can be high and humid.
Yeah, if we look at Pretoria, Joburg, it's not. Sometimes there's a breeze, but not usually. It's only usually humid as well. Um, so yeah, but I hear your point. It does
Yeah,
depend on stuff like that.
and
Um,
yeah,
so yeah,
plus anyway. So your picks is Mexico first, right?
I think Mexico finished first,
Yeah,
and then between us, Korea, and Czechia, I don't know who goes. I feel like I honestly don't know. I feel like this might come down to goal difference that separates us.
mm,
Um, I don't know. Czechia, they don't have the best of teams. Czechia.
yeah.
Um,
I feel like South Africa is more prepared for this World Cup than Czech Republic is.
yeah. So Czech Republic, they played up against Guatemala. Where did they play? Doesn't say, but they played up against Guatemala. They won 3-1. Played up against Kosovo. That's really the only friendlies. Of course, then played up against Denmark. So check out. They do have Patrick Schick. That's probably the big guy. Thomas Socek.
Yeah,
Um, and so far, those are probably the three standard players. You wanna? I feel like Czechia could finish third, but what do you think? Czechia in fourth?
if you're asking me, my predictions for this group is I think Mexico will finish first, second could be South Korea, third could be Czech Republic, fourth South Africa. It's
I
because
think,
of my worry for South Africa is that climate, is that altitude up there.
but I feel like we better suited than to that altitude than a South Korea or a Czechia.
Yeah,
Because
but
South Korea is basically an island.
yeah,
Czechia
but
is Europe. That's also basically.
But also, I think Czech Republic, their football is more of like physical and aggressive, right?
Mm. That's the one thing I'm concerned with Czechia, the aggressive football.
Yeah,
Um, so I think we finishing second or third. Um, I'm gonna say South Africa to finish in third. No, yeah, hold on. Mexico, and then I think Korea with the tiki taka football
yeah, especially with
should be
San from MLS, he's used to.
yeah. Yeah, South Korea, they've got Kim and Jae, um, King, Kanin Lee, then the Wolves guy. So they've got a few good players, techie players. So I'm gonna put Korea in second, South Africa third, and Czechia fourth. I know I think Czechia might beat us, or we might draw versus them because of their defensive style. But imagine we get a result versus Mexico. That's gonna be the big game. I think the first two games in this group is gonna set it up nicely because South Africa play Mexico, Korea play Czechia. So that's gonna set it up perfectly. I feel like, but that's my
Yeah,
order.
I think
Order.
the only change I'll make, each is a bit. I see order making sense, but I see I'm worried about Czech Republic being more aggressive against the game,
Okay.
against you. So I feel
Uh,
like you guys could have a shock loss to Czech Republic as well, because also let's be honest, in that African performance as well, you guys could have finished top of your group easily, ahead of Egypt, right?
yeah, yeah, we
And
could have. Yeah.
yeah, and that's what worries me, because Egypt is more of like a quality of Czech Republic kind of team
Mm,
in the European continent. So
yeah.
if if you can't top a group with Egypt there, how can you be able to handle like Czech Republic? But again, you could do wonders in the World Cup. World Cup. You're back after so many years.
Mm,
So I
yeah.
I see your logic, but but I see there could be a change of Czech Republic being third and South Africa being fourth.
Okay, I hear
Mm.
you. Chelsea fan says sorry, South Africa first, Mexico second, Czech Republic third, Korea fourth. Wow, he's not got any help in South Korea here. He doesn't.
Yeah,
But
he's
I like that. I
underestimating
like
South
us
Korea.
finishing first. Not gonna lie, I like it. Vietnam's.
Yeah,
So yeah. I quickly want to have a look at South Korea. Let's have a quick look at their team.
but
What's
South Korea has
their
been very consistent in the Asian football, qualifying for
mm,
World Cup back to back. That's it,
yeah,
13 World Cups. That's not a joke. And with
yeah.
their
I want to have
talent
a
as
look
well.
at the team. So they've got Sun, they got Wang Yi Chan, Human Sun, Kim and Jae, um, Kim and Jae. Who else? Um, uh, Kang In Lee probably didn't start this game, but yeah, they is okay. So to be fair, they they're not a bad team, are they?
Mm.
Um, South Korea, but yeah, that's my predictions. So I'll quickly just wait for a poll. So I've put a poll up for Group A. Who do you guys think top set, and then of course second place as well. Um, So you guys are saying South Africa to top it, and then Mexico in second. That's the order, and then South Korea and Czechia getting no votes. Um, so yeah, I'll end that poll. I think everyone's voted. But Carl, start us up with Group B.
Yeah, so group B is a kind of group where I'll start to say it is a group where this group is very open. We have seen shockers, and from the first three teams, except from Qatar, I think all three teams are capable of shocking each other. Canada is hosting the World Cup, and Canada is a kind of team that is also inconsistent. They can have a very on their best day they can qualify and make it out of the group stage. But interesting, in this group, none of them have made it out of the group stage in their best performance. So two of them has to break that record, and it has to happen in this group as well.
Mm,
So it makes this group very, very open.
yeah,
We, yeah, the fact that Canada is there, Canada, Switzerland. I think Switzerland is the strongest team here,
yeah,
but the strongest
you know,
battle between Canada and Bosnia.
yeah. I think Switzerland definitely finished first, or they should, at least. At least on paper, Switzerland should finish first. As
Yeah,
then you've got.
unless Switzerland rotates heavily.
Mm, I wanna give Canada second place, but I also feel like Bosnia they're gonna be riding that wave after qualification. Um, I want to see if they played any friendlies. Bosnia. Let's see. Bosnia football. So they drew off Panama and North Macedonia. Ooh. Yeah, I think Canada finished in second place, and then Bosnia, and then Qatar. I think Qatar will be very poor once again. I
Wow,
don't
interesting.
expect much of them. How do you have it? That order?
Yeah, I'll actually agree with you. I think this is the first group we have agreed with each other in terms of order.
Mm,
Yeah,
yeah,
because with the way I see it, Bosnia shocked everyone when they beat Italy. So Bosnia is not an easy team, and Canada
mm,
should not underestimate Bosnia. And
mm,
it would be sad for Canada to be knocked out of the World Cup at home to Bosnia.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
last
I feel
time,
like.
yeah,
Go ahead.
last time they were put in a very easy group, right? With a group of Belgium, Morocco, and that other group, and they were favorites to either finish top two or to finish third, and they both of that group, and they finished fourth. So if they cannot
Yeah,
finish above in that group, how can they finish in a easier group, top two
yeah,
easily? So I think
yeah,
it's a very open group.
yeah. They were, to be fair, what, Belgium, Croatia, Morocco. It's not the easiest of groups, but at least hoping for some kind of draw or get a draw or something, but they just didn't. Um, so Switzerland, Canada, Bosnia, Qatar, and everyone saying Switzerland to top it. So
Wow.
fair enough. Switzerland are the favorites.
Yeah,
Um,
I see the points, to be honest. Yeah.
mm, yeah. If we look
Even though
at
it will
Group,
piss off Canada fans, but let's be honest, I think Mexico will be the only team to top the group as a co-host in this World Cup.
yeah, yeah, we'll get on to Group D, of course, with the USA, but maybe no one tops it. Let's see. Um, then Now I'm gonna go basically just off bias here and say Morocco gonna come last in this group because screw Morocco. So Brazil gonna top this group for me. If they don't, I feel like Ancelotti has got a lot of crimes to answer for. Then I'm gonna put Scotland in second, Haiti third, and Morocco gonna finish last in this group. Um,
Mm,
they have a new coach. I don't know how he's doing with Morocco. Of course, yeah, they drew off Norway, and that's it. That's about it. They drew off Norway and beat Madagascar and Burundi, but that's not really an achievement, is it? Um,
yeah,
don't even know where they played. Played Norway. If that was, but I feel like they have a new coach. It could maybe count against them. So I'm gonna put them last. That that one reason, and the second one is that I absolutely despise Morocco.
yeah. And it
So
seems like
yeah,
it seems like Z will come for you, will headhunt you.
he can come for me. I don't care. I can't stand Morocco. Um, so I'm gonna put them in fourth, Haiti in third, Scotland second, Brazil there. Um, oh, actually, let me make it a bit better. Let's put Morocco in third. They will beat Haiti, but they're not gonna. No, Haiti is gonna pull through for me. They're gonna smash Morocco. They're gonna get a draw versus Morocco, and Brazil's gonna smash Morocco, and Scott McTominay will win. Will absolutely destroy him as well. So yeah, Brazil, they have all the talent in the world. They used to the conditions, so they should win. And
Mm,
if I included logic in my decision, probably Morocco second, but and Scotland third and Haiti fourth. But who cares about logic over here, man?
yeah.
So Kyle will give you the logical answer quickly.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll give you the logical answer. Yeah, I'm not going to flatter Brazil or France. To, I don't see Brazil finishing this group with all three wins. I see Brazil struggling in their groups. They'll get wins of that wins of 1-0, 2-0 here and there. And yeah, they'll top the group, obviously. Yeah, with 7 points, 1 point above Scotland, who will finish second place. Scott McTominay will really carry Scotland. Yeah, I see him being the star man. Third place, third place is because I'm being honest. I don't see Haiti getting any points here. Haiti is just there to book their passport and to just say they've qualified for the World Cup,
Mm,
and
yeah.
that's a good achievement for Haiti. I'm not here to sugarcoat and to rub their ankle. Yeah, so Haiti will finish fourth and Morocco will finish third.
Oh, so you've got Morocco in third. Why?
Because of squad quality, and I think I feel like Morocco will come into this World Cup with a bit of ego
Mm.
of where last World Cup you have made it to the semi-final, so you think this time we can do it back to back again, and that kind of ego is what even in this AFCON 2025, they did not win it on the pitch, they won it in court. And they were not the best team in Africa in that AFCON. They could have been eliminated actually 2 to 3 rounds ago in that AFCON. And heading to this World Cup, I don't see Morocco as among the top two best team in this group. I see Scotland
Wow.
and Brazil better than Morocco. Also, change of coach. Morocco's
Mm,
coach was a reason why Morocco finished in semi-final, and you cannot go from a senior manager coach to a youth coach and expect miracles to happen.
yeah.
You'll always have downgrade of performance for the time being. So
Mm,
Morocco finished third, and Haiti finished fourth. That's because
okay.
of quality. Yeah.
Okay. So Brazil, just when it says Brazil first, Morocco second, Scotland third, Haiti fourth.
Yes.
Okay. That's fair. Um. So yeah, next we go to again the what do you call it? Uh, when group co-host to another set of co-hosts in the USA, Paraguay, Australia, and Turkey. That makes Group D. Um, a very tightly competitive group, I would say. Um, but I think there's only one nation that will top this one. Um, Paraguay. Apologies if I do spell the name wrong in the poll. Turkey. Um, so yeah, I've put a poll up. I think personally Turkey tops this group. I think you've got the likes of what is his name? Turkey. So let me just quickly get their names. So you've got the likes of Yildiz Ardeguler, um, Chaganoglu is still balling at this age. Kochu, Kochu from Orkan Kochu from Besiktas, he's got 8 goals,
Yeah. And
8 assists from the midfield.
Angola
Guler,
from
yeah,
Madrid,
yeah.
and
Uh,
Ildes from Juventus. Actually, I
yeah,
can name a lot.
so they've got a decent squad, Turkey. Yilmaz as well. Um, Yilmaz, who plays for Galatasaray, he's, he's also got good numbers this season. Um, so they should be fine, Turkey. It's all about how the how they adapt to the conditions. That's I think the big one here. Um, then I think the US comes second, and then it's a battle for fourth place, isn't it? Between Paraguay and Australia. Um,
Mm.
I honestly don't know how both teams are, um, but I'm gonna back Paraguay and say they finish ahead of Australia. If this was the Women's World Cup, I probably
It
would
will
have
be the
said
other way
Australia
around.
to finish above Paraguay, but of the men, I think Paraguay should have it, especially at their own conditions and stuff like that. They used to it all. So yeah, Turkey, USA, Paraguay, Australia. Um, I don't know. Do you disagree in any way?
Yeah,
Just
I do disagree. I am going with Martin's choice of ranking. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like, to be honest, this table will be very tight between Turkey, USA, Australia. Turkey is a very talented side. USA is also talented, and Australia is talented there. And between Turkey and USA, it will be 2 points difference, and between USA and Australia, it will be 1 point difference. So that are close. The match that matters, that will define these groups, are two matches: the match between USA and Turkey, and the match between USA and Australia.
Okay, so
So
you think it will be close?
yeah,
Okay.
so I think Australia will finish third, Paraguay will finish fourth. Paraguay will get 0 points.
Paraguay 0 points. No points for Paraguay. Jeez, no love for Paraguay. You guys are a bit harsh. I've got a few good players. Michael Almiron, Julio. Oh, but they lost Julio and Ciso. I forgot about that. Yeah, I have to switch it then. I forgot they Julio Julio and Ciso got injured the other day, so he's gonna miss the World Cup. Totally forgot that. So I think yeah. Ooh, now I want to put Australia out of the USA. Now the USA should have it. Um, they did qualify last time out of the groups, I believe. So they should be fine. The US of A. And then we move on to Group E. So let me quickly just end this poll.
Oh, we're
Then
already in Group E.
yeah,
Wow.
Group E. So we've got Germany, um, looking to avoid an an early exit. Um, then you've got Curacao. How do you spell Curacao?
Is it
Curacao.
Carousel or Okuraku?
No, Curacao. It's Curacao.
Carousel.
Yeah, Curacao. They've got like a thingy on the A or the O to make it sound on the C. They've got like a weird C in their name to make it sound fancy. Um, Côte, Côte d'Ivoire. Côte d'Ivoire. And we've got um, Ecuador. Uh, Ecuador. Côte d'Ivoire. Just spell it correct. Okay. So Group E, of course, Germany. If you look at Germany, they what? How did they do last World Cup? Did they also get groups?
Yeah, yeah. For Germany, it seems like
Yeah, they
Germany
yeah
experienced the
they
ranking
got
of
group.
Japan.
Yeah, they got group last tournament, and so they've been grouped twice in a row.
Yeah, they failed
20
to get out of group stage twice in a row.
yeah, and
2018, 2022.
and that's after winning the World Cup in 2014. So and they're not placed in the easiest of groups.
Which one?
Um, Group E, Germany, they're not placed in an easy group, and for some
Japan is not an
reason,
easy group.
now Group E, Germany,
Oh, yeah, they're in a very easy group.
I don't know, I don't think so.
I feel
For
like
some
they
reason,
are.
I think it might be 3 times in a row for Germany. Unfortunately, I think you've got Ecuador, Cote d'Ivoire, and Germany, and then Curacao. That's my order. It might be a bit wild saying Germany's gonna miss out, but I feel like Ivory Coast, Cote d'Ivoire are playing some very good football. Ecuador, they're gonna be used to the conditions, and Curacao, they just there for vibes. Not gonna lie, but I feel like Germany might will get grouped in here. I think Ecuador are a very good team. They used to the conditions. So I'm gonna go Ecuador to top it, Cote d'Ivoire, and Germany. Germany, they've got all the talent, um, and they probably should win, should top this group. With Havertz is on fire. Um, with Wirtz, Musiala, I don't know. I think that defense can be caught at. Um, so yeah, I'm probably gonna be getting a lot of nonsense for saying a lot of crap for saying that. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we have got the insane pick, and now we are going to a sensible pick. Yeah, so for the sensible pick, well, we have Germany topping this group.
Okay, fair enough.
Second place, we have Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast played well against France, so they'll give Germany a run for the money. And Germany will not finish this group with three wins. They'll finish two wins, one draw, and they'll be 1 point above Ivory Coast. Another Ecuador will finish 3 points below Ivory Coast. So Ecuador will get 3 points, and Ivory Coast
Mm.
six get 6 points. I think Ivory Coast has too much quality to to Ivory Coast has too much quality to not finish below Ecuador. Ecuador should be the one finishing below Ivory Coast, especially after
I
seeing the match talent and the depth.
I
Also,
don't know.
as well, yeah,
Yeah,
I agree with Martin. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know. They've
Kariku,
got
yeah, yeah. And the fourth place team is a new team with
yeah.
one
I don't
point.
know.
The new team will
Ecuador
get
is a
one
good
point.
team, you know.
Yeah?
So Ecuador's a good team. They've got Incapié, Estupinian, and Caicedo. Well, they've got a good team. They've
No,
got Kendrick Paez,
but also
Minda.
remember also Ecuador. Was it in the World Cup group stage 1A where Ecuador what they were placed with Senegal and Qatar, right?
Hold up. Let me quickly check for last World Cup. They were placed, yeah, no, they were placed with Netherlands, Senegal, and Qatar. So they finished 2 points behind Senegal.
Yeah, they
In the
finished
end,
two
losing
points.
to Senegal if they have beaten Senegal.
Yeah,
So
yeah, they finished 2 points behind Senegal. And I'll be honest, in that World Cup as well, yeah, they finished. You see, they finished 2 points behind Senegal. So
mm. But I think
I
that World Cup was a lot more different. They didn't. You didn't have the sort of names of Estupinian or Caicedo.
no,
Um,
they had.
yeah, but they weren't like how household names
No,
names back then.
it's the was household names. For Casedo, he was coming up.
Yeah, yeah, but
Yeah,
like
so
it was,
the,
Estupinian
you're
was
making
probably a household
excuses.
name.
You're making excuses for Ecuador. Ecuador
They
finished
didn't
third in
have no
this.
Kendrick Paez, no
Ecuador finished third in that group.
Caicedo. I think I think personally Ecuador have a really good team, but yeah, agree to disagree. The votes are saying Germany and then Ecuador. Someone agrees with me with Ecuador. And now probably the toughest group to predict. It is Group F. Um, you've got
Okay.
Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, Tunisia. Um, so yeah, hold on. Let me just say Holland, Japan, and Sweden, and Tunisia. Now I know I'm gonna put last. That's an easy one. I'm gonna put Tunisia last, so that they will move down. Let me just they put Tunisia down. Tunisia is finishing last in this group. Now these three, I'm not sure because the Netherlands just lost Yuri and Timber. The news came out now that here in Timber is out of the World Cup. So this has made this group wide open, in my opinion. Netherlands are a very good team, and I think they will probably still top it. Between Japan and Sweden, Sweden are absolutely balling out. They've got some. You've got the you have Gyökeres, Anthony Elanga, um, Alexander Isak, Bergwell. I feel like they're just underused. So I'm gonna go with this ranking: Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, Tunisia. But between the top three teams, it's gonna be very close. It might just be like 1 point between all of them, maybe goal difference.
Yeah. Um, I agree with you in terms of order, but I think Netherlands and Japan will have the same points, 7 points
Yeah,
each. Yeah.
7 points each, and then
I think
Sweden 4 points.
no, I think Sweden I'll give Sweden 3 points. It's because number one, Sweden, we saw the best of Sweden in the was it the playoffs?
Yeah,
Yeah, we
playoff.
didn't see the best of Sweden in the group stage, those rounds. And Sweden could have been actually been knocked out if it wasn't for their second chance. So
Yeah, the
yeah, so again, Sweden is
qualifiers
half half.
final. Yeah.
Yeah, so and there's no way Sweden is as worse as Tunisia. So
Yeah, Tunisia.
yeah, so
Or-
Tunisia gets 0 points. The anyone betting on Tunisia is doesn't love the money.
yeah,
Mm.
I absolutely agree. I think the thing with the Netherlands and Japan, that's gonna be such a good game to watch because both teams play almost similar styles, counter attack, but also possession when needed. So that's gonna be the big game. When is that game? Hold up. When is Japan playing Netherlands? That is the first group game. That's gonna be massive. First group game. Netherlands, Japan. Um, so that's definitely gonna set us up in this group.
Well,
Um,
they're playing a friendly tomorrow.
no, that's the first group game.
Oh,
So the
yeah, yeah,
first,
for sure. For
so
sure. Whoever who wins that group, that game will top the group.
yeah, and we'll definitely have an advantage going into the next two games.
Hmm.
So yeah, um, don't want to lose that game if you both teams. So yeah,
Yeah.
um,
So from one tough group to one last group.
yeah. Group G, you've got Belgium, Egypt, Iran, and New Zealand. Um, so yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be uh, Belgium should top this group, shouldn't they? Um,
No, but how many times have we mentioned that for the past three World Cups, Belgium should top this group? 2018 we
sh-
mentioned that. 2022 same. 2018 same. Belgium
mm,
should top this group easily.
yeah, and last World Cup they missed out by
Yeah,
drawing to Croatia.
yeah, and we keep saying that with the draws that they've been having, and they should have been topping this group, but Belgium has been. They have been consistent at being inconsistent.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think they will have too much quality, even if they're not on it from the start. They should have enough quality. So I'm gonna pick Belgium in first, then Egypt. Egypt will finish second. I think they will have too much quality for Iran and New Zealand. And then between Iran and New Zealand, I'm just gonna go on bias and say New Zealand gonna finish third because I like New Zealand more than I like Iran. So yeah, but
Yeah,
probably Iran gonna finish ahead of New Zealand. Who knows? Maybe Tim Payne is gonna clutch up for New Zealand and secure third place.
yeah. Um, Actually, my predictions will be a bit crazy. Yeah. So Belgium will top this group 7 points. Second
Mm.
place will be New Zealand.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah, I see New Zealand shocking people, and
Mm.
they're more consistent and they're more reliable than Egypt is. Third
Mm.
place will be Iran. Iran has their own
Wait,
motivation.
no way, no way.
Iran has their own motivation to finish third in your
Wait,
said counts.
hold up. Egypt in fourth.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. So this group is your version of my Morocco one, basically.
No, no,
Um,
no. Mine makes sense.
you're you're putting New Zealand and Iran ahead of Egypt. Mind you,
Yeah,
Egypt reached the semi-finals or quarterfinals of AFCON.
no, but okay, I'll be honest. Egypt in AFCON were not, they did not play their best football.
Yeah, they played
Yeah,
horrible football.
yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Based on what I've seen and
Mm,
everything else, it
yeah,
makes sense.
that's still a crazy shout to put them there. Just when I put Belgium, Egypt, New Zealand, Iran, so he's agreed with me. But Iran might have their own motivation to finish second because then they can go up against the US of A if they finish second and the US finishes second. So yeah. But we move on to Group H. We're almost done with all the groups. We'll fly through the next few. The next few are gonna be tough. I take that back. Might not. But we're here for a long time and a good time. So Group H. So you've got Spain, Cape Verde. Um, you've got Saudi, and then you've got Uruguay. Uruguay. So Spain's gonna top this group easily. The fight for second place is gonna be interesting. I think Cape Verde gets second, Uruguay third, and Saudi Arabia fourth. I don't see any hope for Saudi Arabia in this group. They have been put in a very tough group. If you look at Uruguay,
What?
they don't have the ballers anymore, do they? There's no Suarez. They've got Valverde, and that's about it. I don't know if there's anyone of note.
Hano, by any chance,
Mm,
are your glasses working?
my glasses are working.
Very,
Um,
very well. Or maybe you
yeah,
mixed up, Saudi Arabia with Cape Verde.
no, definitely not. Cape Verde is
Oh,
Cape Verde have a very good team. They're gonna walk. Saudi Arabia is an absolute mess. Um, if you look at Uruguay, they've got Valverde, they've got Aral, and that Oliveira and Jimenez, and that's about and Nunes.
Hmm.
They've got one or two good guys, but I don't see it. Saudi Arabia's in a awful condition. Um, they they play up against Senegal on Wednesday. They are in an awful condition, Saudi Arabia. Um, Let me tell you that. They lost 4-0 up against Egypt. They drew 0-0 up against the UAE. I don't know if they've won on penalties or something like that. They lost to Serbia, lost to Ecuador. Their only win is against Puerto Rico. And I don't even know they had a football team. These men lost to Jordan and Palace. They beat Palestine. But they lost to Jordan 1-0, drew with UAE, lost to Egypt 4-0. Mind you, it's so there's no hope for Saudi Arabia, in my opinion. And we have Godfrey. It's a Saudi Arabia is coming last in this group. I'm certain of that. It's second and third place. That's the big one there. Um, but yeah, what do you think?
Hmm.
We have Godfrey. Don't like
Yeah,
the name, but
yeah,
yeah, we
yeah.
have
Big up
got
Godfrey. For me, I'll go for the Sen version. Spain will top this group easily.
mm,
For me, I feel like Uruguay will finish. They'll finish. They'll finish second in this group with 4 points. Saudi Arabia will finish third. Cape Verde will finish fourth. Yeah, I feel like
it's
experience.
tough. That's I don't know. Cape Verde aren't a bad team for me. Let's have a look at Cape Verde's last few games. They aren't a bad team, are they?
Yeah, yeah. They're not a bad team. That's what I'm saying. Cape Verde will get 1 point because I'm sure one team will underestimate
They
them.
beat Serbia 3-0.
Who?
They Cape Verde beat Serbia 3-0. That's all I'm
Who?
saying.
Zambia. Oh, who?
Yeah, no, Serbia. Like the country in Europe.
Yeah, but again,
Serbia.
I don't normally take this frankly seriously. It like teams are like teams change tactics here and there. So when
Mm,
Kenya beats a team like Lesotho 4-0, I don't take it as seriously as a competitive match.
mm.
So
Okay, I hear you.
yeah, so
Spain,
again, there's
Cape
a
Verde,
difference.
Uruguay, Saudi. Okay, fair enough. Okay.
Plus, Saudi
But we
Arabia
have
has invested into the league a lot. But the
yeah,
issue with
but
Saudi
that's
Arabia is it's not the same Saudi Arabia as 2022.
it's all different Saudi Arabia. That's for sure. Um, so let's then group I. You've got France versus France 2.0 in Senegal. Then who else? Iraq and Norway. Ooh, this is gonna be a big one. Iraq, Norway.
A
Okay,
very big one.
I have an idea. Senegal tops it. France, Norway, Iraq. Or do you think France have enough quality, more quality than Senegal?
Yeah, I feel like France. With the way I feel like France is that team where they can play squad A, squad B, squad C, and they can still
Mm.
beat you.
Yeah, but my thing is France aren't playing the best of football right now. Like
No,
I know,
but obviously they don't want to play the best football because because you don't want to get injured ahead of the
Mm,
big tournament as well.
that is true as well, but
Yeah,
I don't know. I feel like Senegal they're gonna be on a wave right now. Um, especially but then again they lost up against the USA, so maybe yeah, you know, not
yeah.
so.
So for France,
Yeah, okay. Let me change it up. Yeah, let's
I,
keep it like that. Uh,
yeah, even Cameroon was wondering Senegal.
yeah, I take it back.
Yeah,
They lost against the US of A. Yeah,
yes,
but do
I
you
feel like
think they
also
finish ahead of Norway? Or
which
Norway
one?
gonna beat?
Senegal.
Yeah, Senegal.
I might be a bit honest here. Senegal, I watched the AFCON. Senegal performed very well in the group stage. France is a kind of team that performs better in knockout stage than in group stage. So
Mm,
yeah, and and Norway will want to make a statement anyway. Haaland will want to make a statement. So I feel like Haaland would carry Norway in these
mm,
games. Yeah, and
yeah.
Norway will finish above Senegal because of Haaland carrying.
Okay, I hear you. I think that those two will come almost down to goal difference or something like that.
Oh,
At but it's the first game in this group.
yeah. Actually, I do agree with you. For France and Norway, I see them going down to goal difference. Or
Norway
no,
Senegal is the last game
it's not to be
of
goal
this
difference.
group.
It will be goal scored. I feel
Mm,
like France will score more goals than Norway will.
okay,
Yeah,
but
but
Norway
again, it will be
Senegal. I think
tight
Norway
too.
Senegal last game of the group stage. That's gonna be a massive one. But yeah, let's move on. We still got lots of football to predict. Um, Argentina, Algeria, Austria, and Jordan.
Mm,
Straightforward group almost, you would say.
yeah,
Um, what do you reckon?
I reckon we all know Messi is topping this group. Even Messi can sleep, wake up, eat breakfast, and top this group. So 9 points. And then now what I reckon is that next three teams will fight for the remaining spot.
Mm,
Yeah,
France,
the
Senegal,
remaining
and
top
Jordan.
spot.
Ooh.
And
Yeah,
now
so
the thing,
Argentina is gonna top this group. Yeah, I
yeah.
agree. It's really between these two finishes second and third, isn't it?
No, actually, I feel like it might shock people, but I feel like Algeria, Austria, and Jordan will have a tighter battle than people expect them to have.
You think Jordan are that good?
Jordan, I was looking at the data and the qualifiers. The qualifiers were pretty tight qualifiers, so it's like one of those underdogs where you underestimate them.
Mm. I think Algeria should have enough. Well, that's
Um,
Austria. I haven't heard of Austria as a football team anymore. They beat Tunisia. They beat South Korea. Ooh.
so for me, I'll go for shock. I'll go for shock one. Yeah. Um, I'll go for Austria to finish second, 4 points. I'll go for Jordan to finish third, 3 points. I'll go for
Ooh.
Algeria to finish fourth, 1 point.
Algeria. No love for the North African teams. Jeez. Turning
Now,
Algeria will finish bottom. Uh, Egypt will finish bottom. Mind you, Algeria beat the Netherlands. Just saying.
no, yeah, and I know that, but
Just
also let's be honest. Algeria has
and
been
that
a team. Algeria has been a team that has been more inconsistent, and recently they've only started to improve. So
proving at the right time, some might say.
yeah,
Well,
but again, there's a lot of quality in this group.
yeah, no, there is. I think Austria Algeria is gonna be the big battle. If we look to win those to face off, that is also the last game of this group. Algeria, Austria, that's the last game of this group. So that's gonna be massive. So yeah, and then Group K. Let me. We're almost at the end. Group K. Um, ooh, this is a interesting one. You've got Portugal, uh, uh, Portugal,
Yeah, this
DR
time
Congo,
team.
Uzbekistan. Yeah, apologies if I spelled them name. And Colombia. And again, I feel like that fight for second place is going to be massive. Um, I think Uzbekistan is coming last in this group.
Ooh, for real.
I think Uzbekistan come last. Colombia, they are used to the conditions, so I'll put them higher. DR Congo, feel like will sneak their way through. Can I change, please? I feel like DR Congo will come third, then Colombia second, and Portugal first. Portugal's biggest problem is their wingers. They don't have that many good wingers. They've got Leao and Trincao, I believe. That's about it. So, yeah. But I've got Portugal first, Colombia, then Cape Verde, and then Uzbekistan.
Yeah.
What do you think?
So it might piss off more people, my predictions, but I feel like Cristiano's Portugal side will struggle a lot
Mm,
this World Cup. If Cristiano starts, Portugal is in for a rough World Cup. If Cristiano is coming off the bench, it's better off he comes off the bench. Colombia will push Portugal bar to bar. I feel like those two teams will tie 5 points each.
mm,
Portugal will finish top of the table, Colombia second. Yes. And I think Uzbekistan will be a shock one.
wait.
Uzbekistan
No.
will,
Ah, man. You have no faith in African countries, do you? Right, man. Right.
Uzbekistan will be a shock one. Yeah.
Mm.
And DRC Congo.
The RC
No,
Congo lost.
I do have faith in African nations, but that's that. I know.
You put majority of us bottom. You
Yeah,
put
no,
Algeria
listen.
bottom. You put South Africa bottom. Put the Congo bottom. You've put Egypt bottom. Where did you put Senegal? Also bottom. On no,
No,
you put
Senegal are
Senegal
both
first.
sad.
Yeah, so four. I
Okay,
want to
no,
hear where you put Ghana. I want to put.
no, no. You see African nations were put in tough groups. That where if I look at the quality and also the style of football and you
Yeah,
compare over the past 4 years, it does have to be honest.
true, true.
Yeah, and
England,
with
Croatia,
Uzbekistan,
Ghana. Yeah, go ahead. Um, Panama. They're not gonna do anything, are they? So very tough group to call. You feel like England's gonna come first. Probably Panama last. I'll put them all just in. Panama's gonna finish last, I reckon.
Mm-hmm.
Then between Croatia and Ghana, the thing is I haven't seen Ghana playing like flipping in ages. Uh, because they don't make the flipping AFCON, so I don't know how they're gonna play. Let's see the how was they drew off Wales. Was it a strong team? Was it Ghana strong team? Do they have the strong team there? Naki Williams, Samanio. Okay, they do have the strong guys. I think. I don't know Ghana, that's the thing. Thomas Partey. Mm, probably this order. Or do you think Ghana can cause a shock?
Mm, actually, to be honest, I agree with you in this order.
Yeah.
I don't think Ghana will cause a shock at all. I've been ahead of this team. I was seeing Ghana's results in the friendlies, and I was like, how will Ghana manage in this World Cup? Because I feel like the quality of teams that have qualified for this World Cup from Africa, Nigeria should have replaced Ghana in this World Cup for
Mm,
sure. There are
yeah,
some
the
teams you
thing.
look at in this World Cup, and you could say some other teams should have qualified over these other teams.
Oh, yeah,
So
definitely.
it not
I'm
like
really.
it like not like I have no hope for African nations. That's that
Mm,
the quality of African nations qualifying for the World Cup is below the best. Like 2022, we sent better African nations to the World Cup.
mm, yeah, I hear you. Um, but yeah, Ghana. I haven't seen them play in a while because they won at the last Afcons, were they?
Yeah.
Were Ghana at the Afcon before the not this year's Afcon, the previous one?
You
Uh,
see, you see the thing with Ghana and Nigeria, they like to play a nice game called one of them must qualify for AFCON or World Cup. If
yeah, so they
if
Afcon
Ghana
they got
qualifies for
group.
World Cup,
Yeah,
Nigeria must qualify for AFCON. It,
yeah. So
neither of the two teams must meet
mm,
in the two tournaments.
yeah, I s- but I saw them last in 2023 Afcon, and that was ages ago. So then I'm just gonna go quickly through the best third place team. So I think Germany. Who else? Germany. Then Uruguay will also be there. Those two. Probably depends a lot who I click first. Okay, can you select Germany, please? Okay, Germany is selected. Um, Austria will probably be in there. South Africa will be there. Norway will definitely be there. Let me remove Austria for now. What else is here? Um, Ghana. Okay, so that's four. Austria make it. Sweden make it. DR Congo, Michael. That's then one more. Probably Ghana. Ghana or Bosnia? Probably
Yeah.
Ghana.
So I think
Yeah,
you'll want to know mine, right?
yeah. What is yours?
So
Uh,
obviously my top eight are Uzbekistan, Bosnia, Czech Republic, Morocco, Australia, Ghana, Ecuador, and Sweden. The teams that are heading home
mm,
are Iran, Jordan, Saudi Arabia, and Senegal.
okay, I've got Australia, Bosnia, Haiti, New Zealand. I've got Ghana to get a point somewhere, qualify ahead of Bosnia. Yeah. Ooh, oh, hold on. No. Ghana to go home, Bosnia to qualify. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Ghana won't go. Australia won't feature as well, so that's mine. Now the knockouts.
Yeah, I think we'll use your brackets then.
Okay. England, Croatia, Ghana. Okay, so Ecuador versus Sweden. I won't put out a poll. You guys can just type in the chat who you
Uh,
guys think. I'm gonna go with Ecuador. It's a tough one. What do you think?
Ecuador's Ecuador for sure is far better than Sweden. I
Mm,
think they are more balanced than Sweden is. Sweden is like a Mercedes in football. Their fronts are very good. Yeah, for those who watch Formula.
okay. And then France to beat Uruguay, definitely. And
Yeah, for
then
sure.
South Korea up against Canada.
South Korea,
South Korea should win. Netherlands, Scotland.
Netherlands,
Netherlands. Colombia, Croatia. Ooh,
Colombia, I think.
Colombia. Yeah. Spain, Algeria. That's gonna be a
Spain.
what a game that is. Spain, Algeria. I think Spain should win. Turkey, Bosnia. Ooh, ooh. Turkey. But I wouldn't be surprised if Bosnia go maybe cause an upset there up against Turkey. That's not a bad draw for Bosnia, to be fair, up against Turkey. Then Belgium, South Africa. Belgium, they're gonna choke. We're gonna go through to the round of 16. Finish third, we play Belgium. We're gonna wipe the floor with Belgium, not gonna lie. Um, Brazil, Japan. Brazil should beat Japan. Cote d'Ivoire up against
What?
Senegal.
Brazil, yeah.
Okay, did you see my other two? So Spain, Algeria. So
Yeah,
Colombia to
Spain, yeah.
beat, and then Turkey,
Turkey,
Bosnia,
yeah.
and then South Africa to beat Belgium.
Hey,
Belgium will choke.
South Africa to beat Belgium.
Yeah.
I feel like that is a biased pick.
Definitely not.
It is a
Uh,
biased pick. I didn't know it, but it's
they
okay.
gonna
I'll
choke.
forgive you for
They
that.
choke us. We know that.
Yeah,
They
we know
choke
that.
us. And Hugo
Yeah,
Bruce is
but
also
let's be
from
honest,
Belgium,
it
I
is
think.
Belgium.
So it's gonna do. But Cote d'Ivoire up against Senegal. That's a really tough game to predict.
Ivory Coast.
I think Senegal.
I feel Ivory Coast. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
Ivory Coast will. I feel like Ivory Coast will be the Morocco of this AFCON of this World Cup.
Okay. But I think that can go either way. Oh, Mexico up against Germany. Mexico.
Germany, Germany,
Mexico. At that high
Germany,
altitude, at the
Germany.
I think
Experience.
Mexico got it. Then England.
Yeah.
Then
Or
you've
maybe
got
DRC Congo.
I think England beat DRC Congo. I'm not gonna be that delulu. England should, but I
The
wouldn't
bad,
be. That is not gonna be the most entertaining game to watch. That's for sure. Because
yeah,
DRC
the
Congo.
body to beat Argentina.
No, 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 no.
Ah,
Argentina.
come on,
Oh, Egypt, USA.
USA. No, but
Hmm.
Egypt did beat USA,
Ooh.
right?
Egypt are a decent team, you know.
I think Egypt smashed USA.
Uh, USA. Egypt versus USA. They no, they haven't played in a while.
Oh,
And when they have played, it's been
it was Egypt. It was USA.
I think. Oh, it's a tough one. That I'm gonna back USA just because I think home advantage.
Yeah.
Then Switzerland up against Austria. Not a boring
Switzerland,
game. Probably Switzerland. Portugal,
Portugal.
Norway. Oh,
Yeah,
what
I think
what a cool.
Portugal.
Ooh. Ronaldo versus Haaland. Probably Portugal. Then we'll go from here. They've got Portugal to beat Switzerland.
Yes.
Argentina to
But,
beat USA. So you've got Messi
but,
versus
but maybe
Ronaldo in the
USA can beat
quarterfinal.
Argentina.
And then Brazil, Senegal, Mexico, England. Ooh,
Yes, England.
yeah, probably England. But you never know. Brazil, Senegal. Brazil should have enough for them. Um, Turkey could. Ooh. Turkey, South Africa. We're gonna back the Southers. Gonna back
Eh,
the boys. South
Turkey,
Africa
South
to get.
Africa, you're backing the boys.
You're backing the
Are you
boys,
crazy?
man. You gotta back the boys.
No.
And, and then
Uh,
Colombia,
no,
Spain.
Hano, you have to be realistic.
We can beat Turkey.
Yeah, you
We
cannot
can
beat Turkey.
absolutely beat Turkey,
You
man.
cannot beat Turkey.
We
Even
can
Belgium.
beat Turkey.
No, let's be honest.
We can beat Turkey. Turkey isn't
You
that great.
cannot beat
They've got
Turkey.
like three good players. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Colombia, Spain. Spain probably win.
I,
Um, well, if you
Netherlands.
disagree, Netherlands. Netherlands probably beats them. And then France probably goes to the quarterfinals.
Yeah, at least that one at least, but that one of South Africa.
And then France beats the Netherlands. I think. I think they do. They should do at least. Spain beats South Africa. Fair enough.
Spain
And
was meant to
then
play Turkey.
they go through to the semi-final either way. So it doesn't really
Brazil
matter,
beats
does it? Spain smacked them like 6-0 the other day. So
each one.
yeah. Brazil, England, Brazil,
Brazil,
Argentina, Portugal.
Portugal.
Portugal, just
No,
for the
I think
vibes.
Argentina.
Probably Argentina. Probably
I think
Argentina win.
Argentina because then
Mm.
I feel like Cristiano is a liability to Portugal
I think they don't have
nowadays.
enough power on the wings. Not gonna lie. Should I
Yeah, but
go?
also
Should we? But I want to see. We'll see what Ronaldo does. Let's just say they win somehow. Or should we go Argentina? No, Portugal. Portugal trust. Brazil, Portugal, Brazil. So beats Portugal. Then you've got France versus Spain. Ooh,
France.
I think Spain. It's a tough one. And then Spain versus Brazil.
Spain.
Spain,
Wow.
Spain or Brazil? Spain probably to win it all. Yeah, Spain's my winner. Spain's my winner of the FIFA World Cup. But South Africa gonna get to the quarterfinals if we
Yeah,
play Belgium. If we play Belgium in the round of
it is
32,
biased. It is
no,
biased. It
let
is
me.
biased. It is
If we
biased.
get to the round, if we play
It is
Belgium,
biased. That is biased prediction.
if we play Belgium and Turkey,
No, that is
round
biased
of 32
prediction.
or round of 36, we will go to the quarterfinal. Trust.
It is biased
So,
prediction.
what's this guy talking about? This guy. Um. So yeah. Probably lots of questions around my thing. Okay, I'll do that later. But who do you have winning the competition, Carl?
I think I have Spain winning the competition.
Yes,
Yeah.
Spain as well. Argentina versus Spain, and Spain will win. Okay.
For me, my finals a bit weird. My final is mostly my final will be mostly a final of Spain versus England.
Ooh, Spain, England. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, let's quickly let me stop sharing this. Let's quickly do your version. You already have your groups and stuff, so we quickly just go. So you've got Mexico, Korea, Czechia, South Africa. Then you want what? Switzerland, Bosnia, Canada, right?
Yeah.
That's your group. Canada in third, right? Hold
Yeah.
up.
Canada in second.
In second. Okay, hold up. So Canada, Switzerland, Canada, Bosnia, Qatar. Okay. Then Brazil, Scotland, Haiti, Morocco. Then you've got Turkey. Who do you have in second? Group D?
Turkey group D.
Yeah,
Turkey
D.
is first.
Turkey.
Turkey,
Then
USA,
say Australia, Paraguay.
Australia. Yeah.
And then you've got
No,
Germany.
Morocco was third,
Third, okay.
and Haiti was fourth.
Okay.
Um, yeah,
Czechia.
that's okay.
Czechia. Okay, Germany.
Germany, Ivory Coast, Ecuador,
Coast. Ecuador, Croatia. Sure. Then Netherlands,
Netherlands, Japan,
Japan, Sweden,
Switzerland,
Tunisia.
and then
And then
Belgium,
Belgium, New
Australia,
Zealand,
New Zealand,
Iran.
Iran, yeah, and
Then
then Spain,
Spain,
Uruguay,
Uruguay, Saudi.
yeah,
Okay. And
and
then you've
then
got
France,
France,
Norway,
France, Norway, Senegal.
Portugal,
And then Algeria, sorry, Argentina,
Austria,
Austria, Jordan,
Jordan, uh,
Algeria.
Portugal,
Then
Colombia,
Portugal, Colombia, Uzbekistan.
yeah, and
Then
then
England,
England, Croatia,
Russia, Ghana,
yeah.
Panama. Okay, continue. Okay, okay, best third place team.
I think my let me check my best team. Yeah,
Right,
so I have Uzbekistan, Bosnia,
hold on. Uh, Uzbekistan, Bosnia,
Czech Republic, Morocco,
hold up, Morocco,
um, Australia, Ghana, Ecuador,
Australia, Ghana,
Ecuador,
Ecuador, and then who's your
Sweden,
eighth one?
Sweden.
Sweden. Okay. Next big knockouts. Germany, Australia, Germany.
Yeah, Germany versus Australia. I had Germany.
Then France. France
Um,
versus Sweden.
France. Yeah, France versus who? Sweden.
Sweden.
Yeah, France. Yeah, France. And
Korea
then
versus
South Korea.
Canada.
South Korea.
Then Netherlands.
Netherlands.
And then Colombia.
Then Colombia.
Colombia. Spain.
Then
Then
Turkey.
Bosnia,
Turkey.
Czech, Belgium, Czechia.
Belgium.
Okay. Brazil, Japan. Brazil.
Brazil.
And then Cote d'Ivoire, Norway.
No, actually, I think I'll have Japan
Japan to beat Brazil.
because Japan did beat Brazil indifferently. So,
Okay. Cote d'Ivoire up against Norway.
no way.
Mexico, Morocco. Mexico.
Morocco. But
Morocco
anyway,
to beat Mexico.
we can have Mexico. Mexico, yeah.
Okay. England,
Um,
Uzbekistan.
England.
England. Argentina,
Argentina.
Uruguay.
Argentina.
USA, New Zealand.
USA.
USA. Switzerland, Ecuador.
Ecuador.
Ecuador. Okay. Portugal, Ghana.
Portugal.
Portugal. Portugal, Ecuador.
Portugal.
Portugal. Argentina, USA.
Argentina.
Mexico, England.
England.
England. Japan, Norway.
Norway.
Norway. Turkey, Belgium.
Turkey.
Turkey. Colombia, Spain.
Spain.
Spain. Korea, Netherlands.
Um,
South Korea,
Netherlands.
Netherlands. Germany, France.
France.
France, Netherlands.
France.
France. Um, Spain, Turkey.
Spain.
Spain. Norway, England.
England.
England. Argentina, Portugal.
Argentina.
Argentina, England.
Um, England.
England. Okay. Spain, France.
Spain.
Spain. Spain, England.
Spain.
Repeat of the Euro final. Spain to win it. According to
Yeah.
Park. Big code saying England will beat Argentina. That's a massive call. But yeah, that's mine and his. I've done this very quickly. Mine talked about random stuff. So yeah. But be up to everyone.
Yeah. Big up.
Episode one, a long stream, a very long one. But be up to everyone, Cameron, um, Chelsea fan, Godfrey,
But
to
at least
everyone.
it wasn't as long as mine. Mine was longer.
I'll always
Yeah,
yours.
I think yours. Yeah, yours is shorter than mine. Mine was 1 hour 43 minutes.
Okay, we're about the
And
same.
that was last group stage.
Uh, I'm on 1 minute 35. So yeah,
Yeah.
but be up to everyone. Um, we'll probably do some content in the next few days for the game on Thursday. So yeah, just keep an eye out. Gonna be on the channel active again. So yeah, but be up everyone, and then we'll see you all next time. Go subscribe to Kyle Football Overseas. His channel is linked in the title. So go subscribe to him. And then I'll see you all in the next one. Cheers.
Yeah.